negative.
Another Generation 2 Plasticon review! Woohoo! Welcome back to another Plasticon Transformers review. Today we're going to cover Generation 2 Combiner Wars version of Leadfoot. Here's Leadfoot in his proper drag strip IndyCar mode, however you want to call it. Very race car. That's exactly what he is. Got all this crazy accoutrements here with this little hand-foot gun thing that plugs onto the top via that little hole. And this weird sideways, I don't know if this is a gun or if this is supposed to be a sword. Either way, it's a gun blade of some type. And that stuff we got aside. Take a little closer look at him. He's got the proper 93 right here on the hood, along with the sides here, and the nice G2 logo right there on the back portion. Very, very, very metallically shiny blue going on here. I want this orange. On the camera it might be coming off a little bit more of a palish hue, but trust me, it's very orange. Very cool. Let's have his little rolling wheels as usual, along with the silver all picked out here on the front, and this all picked out over here toward the engine compartment. It does have a nice metallic blue going on here inside the seat as well. Very nice, very cool. Lots of non-robot kibble underneath, as usual. But anyway, let's look at that robot mode, shall we? Here's Leadfoot in his robot mode, and he looks pretty cool. I do like the color scheme here. The yellow is pretty much spot on, along with the blue just kind of thrown all the way throughout the entire robot, including the head sculpt. Speaking of the head sculpt, he does have a very cool looking head sculpt. Very red visor. Very, very cool. I do like this a lot. Nice G2 Autobot emblem right here, along with a little bit of blue right here, right on the chest. Does have a little bit of silver here picked out right here in the waist, along with these nice orange legs that just kind of spring out when you put him in his robot mode. Does have a very solid stance. He looks very cool, especially for Generation 2. He really fits in with the group. But anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another Generation 2 review, and I will end up seeing you guys around because I has more of this. So see you around. Bye! To Combiner Wars Sideswipe. Here's G2's Sideswipe in his awesome black, green, and red. He's obviously going to have the same color scheme as he normally has, but it's very neat. He does have a big Sideswipe right there on the side, not to mention there on his tail. Big gigantic G2 emblem here with a little teeny tiny bit of green picked out there just right on the turn signal thingies. Some red there for the grill. Very neat. Do like him a lot. No taillight detail, but that's fine because he's sideswiping. He doesn't really need all that. He does come with a hand-foot gun thing that clicks onto the back, obviously just like that. And you know, the average sword thing that always plugs into his side because he's sideswipe. That's what he does, is he sideswipes people with his sword. Anyhow, he's really neat. I do like the colors on him. He goes very, very well with his brother Sunstreaker. Just tends to really fit the two ensemble, really does. It's very clean, looks very cool. I do like him a lot. And guess what? Transforms! Let's do that! Here's Sideswipe in his robot mode, and he looks pretty cool. I do like the colors. Obviously, it looks a lot like the original toy, with all the white and silver and the black and red where it should be, and a lot of the green. Does have a bit of green detail here on his chest, not to mention a completely different head sculpt, which is kind of nice. It's very cool. If I can get my autofocus here to work okay. There we go. It's on a ball joint, works very well. And it's got those nice little blue eyes in there. Works very well. Do like this guy a lot. Goes very good, like I said, with that Sunstreaker. And he just fits the motive. The paint on here is actually more of a metallic-ish kind of black, which is kind of nice, because it kind of gives it a bit of a sheen. He does look really cool and does fit in with the G2 line completely. Anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another review. I'll catch you guys around because I got more. So I'll see you around. Whoa, bye. Welcome back to yet another Plasticon G2 review. Today we're going to cover Combiner Wars Generations 2 Jazz. Yes, here's Jazz in his white car mode. Obviously music label all over him. It's just completely covered in stickers. It's just insane what this thing looks like. Gigantic Jazz put right there, Jazz on the butt with music notes, and then all over it. Not to mention his nice G2 emblem right here right on the top, just nice and metallic. It's very cool. A little bit of headlight detail there picked out, not a whole lot of going on there. But he also has this nice silver with the eyeliner kind of windows kind of picked out. Just a little more paint work on this. Very neat. I do like this one a lot. It's very unique. I just think he's cool. I actually like this car mode. This car mode is very neat and very Jazz. It fits him. I mean, it's got that whole curvature thing, much like a Porsche would. Although this is more or less a Ferrari. But it looks pretty neat and actually works very well. Very reflective stickers, as you can tell. Anyhow, let's go ahead and go into that robot mode, shall we? Here's Jazz in his robot mode. He looks really decent. I do like how much white there is, but not so much the point that it takes away. Has some pretty decent detail here with a little bit of black liner going on here, along with the silver popping here and there. And not to mention a nice little hark back to his G2 self with the symbol right there, kind of emblem stuff right there on his chest. Not to mention this gigantic windshield. Just looks like the whole car front just compressed right onto the front of him, along with the nice little metallicized G2 logo right there. Very nice head sculpt, looks very good, and it just looks really nice as an aesthetic. Stickers look really good all the way around him, not to mention that the stickers are actually cut so that way you can move the arm around if you needed to. So that way it doesn't really hamper any of the movement. It's just something you always have to be careful though. So anytime you get stickers involved with any kind of joint, it's very difficult to try to keep from peeling them off, but it works pretty well. Actually has a little bit of silver detail here and black here on his feet, just enough in order to kind of pull it out, little teeny tiny bits of detail. He is definitely one of the cooler ones of the group. I do like him a lot. He is probably one of the best looking G2 Jazzes in a very modernized version compared to what we had been getting in the past, where it just seemed more fiddly. This really fits in, it's fast to transform, and it's fun. Anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another G2 review, and I'll catch you guys around next time. See you around. Bye! Today we're going to cover Generation 2 Combiner Wars. Sunstreaker? Yes, here is G2 Sunstreaker from Combiner Wars. Obviously a Lamborghini still. Has this great California colors going on here with this crazy teal going into this yellow and this gigantic sunset on his bonnet, which is cool, and I like this. It's awesome. Nice silver picked out details here and there on it. It screams just a freaking California car from like the 90s. It works. Nice gigantic G2 Autobot logo right there on the hood, on the top of the roof. It works very well. It's got this nice kind of a greenish teal colored windows, which is really neat. And it still retains, that hand foot gun thingy, which obviously, you know, we can click on top here. It's very cool. This obviously, you know, it's purple instead of silver this time. And he also comes with his gun, because, you know, guns, you know, you plug on here on the side just like this, and blades and such, because, you know, G2 is all about gimmicks. Well, there you go, there's a gimmick. Anyhow, let's move on to that robot mode so you guys can check that out. Whoa. Sunstreaker in his robot mode, and obviously you can tell a lot more teal really pops when you put him in this mode. It's got these nice teal forearms and a little bit of orange going on here from the sunset thing going on, and not to mention a G2 logo right here and a decent head sculpt to boot. It's really cool. Do like him a lot. He's very neat. Probably one of the better customs I've done. He's probably, to me, this is my favorite out of all the customs I have done out of all the Combiner Wars. I love this guy. He's very cool. Very solid, and just the colors work. They just work like this. It's insane how crazy this color scheme just pulls together. Especially, I mean, yeah, it's got this purple gun. Well, there's a reason for this. And we'll end up seeing that in the future. But anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another review, and you guys check it out later. Woo! Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover Generation 2 Combiner Wars Pyro, aka Spark. Yeah, you guys know the UK guy that never made over here? Here he is. In his proper fire truck mode. This crazy armament all over him. Obviously got the hand-foot guns kind of pegged here on the side. That's kind of where they would go, you know? Especially if you have them at this crazy fire truck mode. Let's get those out of the way. And check out the fire truck itself. It's got the nice fire department logo right here on one side with the GT logo. And the same thing here on the opposite side. Very cool. They are stickers, so, you know, stickers. Nice pink windows. This grill here all kind of picked out. It's got the GPS going on here in the very back. And the gold plastic symbol. Yeah, obviously right here on the rear. And with all this crazy detail he's always had. It's got the gigantic fire ladder here that will pop up as well. It does do its whole thing. So the ladder's purple this time versus being white or any of those other colors that's come out in the Combiner Wars line. Guns here, they plug on the side. Speaking of guns, they are purple. Big purple guns. As you know, Pyro wouldn't be correct if he didn't have purple guns, right? Pretty cool. You like the idea that you can kind of plug these guns just kind of anywhere. Here on the side, here. And that's pretty much about it in vehicle mode. Anyhow, speaking of vehicle mode, let's go to the robot, shall we? Here's Pyro in his robot mode, and he is just looking absolutely as fantastic as he did back during Generation 2. He's got this nice yellow going on through here. He's got the top with all the cautionary striping, along with a little bit of the hint of gold going on around his chest portions. And the nice big purple head, as he always had. It's got some gold going on here in the waist proper, because he had a gold plastic waist. He's also got these nice gold plastic forearms, which are awesome. His GPS, yo. This nice hot pink here kind of traveled into the siren lights to match the windows. Really, really works. I do like what this guy looks like. He looks very cool and very aesthetic. Very iconic, because you know, he is kind of a leader of a team called the Turboforce. So let's go ahead and turn him into Turboforce, shall we? Turboforce in his full combined mode, just looking completely Generation 2. He looks really cool with the Sunstreaker and Sideswipe and Jazz and Leadfoot just plugged onto him. This is exactly what Generation 2 is all about, all the wacky, crazy colors and the G2 emblem, even right here on his chest, all popping out, along with a nice silver, and just all the colors just kind of really draw out from him. He's probably one of the coolest combiners that I have actually customized. This is probably one of the coolest. I do like the color scheme. The color scheme really goes together and really brings in more of the G2 vibe. Pyro is the perfect pick for this because he is a decent torso and he is a fire truck, and it works especially for, you know, fast moving vehicles. He would definitely be one of them on the list. Hence the word Turboforce. But anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another Generation 2 crazy review of awesome stuff, because, you know, G2 is awesome. I'll catch you guys around because I have more coming your way. See you around.